come on. Another one? Didn't I kick you guys' butt enough last time? Like, seriously. That's new. Oh no.
Exterminate!
You messed with the wrong superhero, robot. Oh, crap.
Exterminate!
This is not the time. Oh, crap.
Exterminate!
Get down.
Exterminate!
Activate Protocol 6. I don't know who the hell you are, or what the hell that thing is, but you've got some explaining to do. I am a cybernetic copy of you. This particular machina machine is designed to block your transformations. I have come back from the future to stop that. So if you got a program that can unblock this thing, then you better give it to me now. Sending the program to your watch now, remotely. Yeah, well that shield's not gonna hold for very long. When the shield breaks, I will buy you some time. Alright, I'll follow your lead. And that would be the shields. About time. This thing wants to be a robot. I'll show it a robot. It's hero time. Hey, what's up guys? It is Ben 10,000 of yugioh, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero. And I hope you guys enjoyed that little skit. I imagine at the point of recording this, I don't know at this point recording this part of the video, but I imagine it's going to take a little bit of time. So stay tuned to my other social medias to know how that went. Anyway, guys, we just hit a huge milestone, especially since I just did my first behind the screens interview with a non-Yu-Gi-Oh person, Lissy. I'm going to get that name right eventually, but go check that out. That one was really fun. She's super sweet, and she was really nice enough to let me, you know, interview her. She's a TikTok person, so go watch. She does some grade A funny stuff on there. Anyway, so to celebrate the 900 subscribers that we just broke, I'm going to do a Q&A live stream. So guys, make sure that you check out all my social medias and like leave questions that you want me to answer, and come to the live stream and ask. I'm going to play some Yu-Gi-Mons and answer some questions. Probably playing some of my more favorite decks, because I've been playing some stuff that's a little bit, you know, lower tier lately, you know, to kind of keep myself entertained. But if you're new to the Ben 10,000 yugioh channel, this is how we do things on this channel. We have this little conversation at the front. We're going to have some replay footage so you guys can see the Cyber Dragon deck in action. And at the end, we're going to have the deck profile. You guys are going to get to see that live this time around, so stick around for that. And of course, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I've been doing chapters so you guys can skip around to see what you really want to see. Anyway, guys, let's go check out that replay footage. All right, there you have it, guys. That was the Cyber Dragon deck in action. So let's go over the deck profile. You're going to notice some cards are missing, and the reason why is because I just flat out don't own them. So, for example, you're not going to see Galaxy Soldiers in this deck because I don't own Galaxy Soldiers. But I did the best that I could with what I had, so this is what I came up with. Alright, so first we have one Machina Fortress. Basically, this is just a card that you're going to use to help you get Cyber Dragons in the graveyard. That's really its sole purpose. Also, it's kind of big, and like, you know, if it gets destroyed in battle, it gets to destroy something else, and then, of course, if anyone targets it with anything, before that effect resolves, you get to look at your opponent's hand and ditch a card from them, so that's kind of cool. Then we got the triple Cyber Dragon. You can't have a Cyber Dragon deck without this card. This is a very big key factor, obviously. Alright, so instead of Galaxy Soldiers, this is my replacement. This is Gizmek Yada, the Glimmering Vanguard. Basically, the way this card works is, instead of ditching a card, you tribute a normal summoned monster. And then, of course, you can normal summon again. So, not too, but you're trapped into the typing. So, machines in this case. And then if this card gets tributed, you gain life points. It rarely comes up, but you know, hey, it's kind of a cool. It helps facilitate those rank 5 plays. So does Solar Windjammer. The reason why is because you can play this on your turn. And we still play a little bit older with our style, so this card is very useful in helping us get to our infinity. And to complement the Windjammers and the Gizmeks, we have Dry. I know I'm the only one who's going to play this card in the Cyber Dragon community, and I know that's going to piss a few of you off. You're just going to have to deal with it. I don't have certain cards like Galaxy Soldier and more copies of the lower level Cyber Dragons, so this is how I keep up, basically. I work with what I have. This is a new card. This card has really been helping a lot. I'm sure you guys probably saw that in the replay. This is Vic Viper T301. The reason why this card is so useful is it's basically a machine honest. Essentially, that's what this card is. It's searchable off of Repair Plant. Also, it can be used, it kind of can get used twice in a way. It can get used from the hand or the graveyard, so that is useful in that aspect. Then we have 2 copies of Cyber Veer. Again, this is just to extend your plays. The idea here is you can use this card to go into your 1 link play, or as just another name for Cyber Dragon, because Contact Fusing is the name of the game for this deck. And he's just another card to get us to that. Electromagnetic Turtle. You only have a handful of ways to get this thing in the graveyard, but it's a light machine, so that it's relevant. Alright, then we have our Stratos of the deck. Cyber Dragon Core. Just a reminder quick, guys, this is mandatory. You can't not do it. Unfortunately, you have to search. It's been a pain in the ass a few times, but, you know, it is what it is. But this is a +1 card for your deck, and it is useful. Alright, then we have Cyber Dragon. I only have 1 Naster. So this is one of the other cards you use to put Cyber Dragons in the grave so your Repair Plant can be live. Also, it can bring back a Cyber Dragon from your graveyard, so that's very useful. Then we have Cyber Dragon Hurts. If this card's in the graveyard, you get to search the OG Cyber Dragon or add one of the other Cyber Dragons from the graveyard back to your hand. Now for a hand trap, DD Crow. This has actually been helping a lot. I actually beat a Zoo player one game because I DD Crow'd his Trident when he activated Pot of Avarice. That guy was so mad. He was like, yeah, people cuss me out on EdoPro a lot. I started muting the chat because of it, because I'm like, I don't want to put up with it. Alright, then we got Machine Dupe. Basically, this is a plus card for your deck. You have any of these low-level Cyber Dragons, and then you plus this, and boom, you get a free Infinity. Cyber Repair Plant. This is our Rhoda for pretty much all the monsters in our deck except for Crow. The only crappy part is it doesn't work exactly like Rhoda. You have to have a Cyber Dragon in the graveyard to get it off, which I find frustrating. It's just a stipulation that didn't need to exist. And I know there's the other search card is better. I just don't own it, so this is what I'm playing. I'm a master of working with what I got. Overload Fusion. It's important. This is also how we fill the graveyard with our stuff. To get cards like more Cyber Dragon stuff in the graveyard for overflow and things like that. Also, we have Chimera, the Chimera Tech's Rampage is the key card you want to go for that. Foolish, this is going to send our Turtle. This will send our Hertz. Or it gets send a Core if necessary. You got a few targets. Rev System, because, Monster Reborn and making a Cyber Dragon unaffected by things, or not being able to be destroyed by things specifically, is really powerful. Monster Reborn, it comes up. 1 for 1. This is I wouldn't play this card normally, but because I have so few of the low level Cyber Dragons, I feel the need to play this card, so that's why I play it. Upstart, lowers the deck. Cyberload Fusion. This card's fudging busted. Like, a lot of people forget about this card. Like, you can in phase blow up back row with this. Kinda with Rampage Dragon. It's kind of funny. The other thing that you can do is you can only attack with that one, but hey, it recycles back your resources, and that's the big key there. Although I think you can use the Rampage to blow stuff up in the end phase. I'm not sure. I don't remember. And then we have the card that really is kind of the back row hate card that we play, and that's Cybernetic Overflow. We play triple copies because we have to, because we don't have certain cards. So this is kind of how we facilitate destruction and get rid of back row, kind of. Especially if we're forced to go first. So this deck's kind of the design of this deck is supposed to go second. But once our opponents know we're playing Cyber Dragons, they're going to force us to go first, and that's where this card kind of comes into play. And sometimes they force us to go first anyway, and they never see the overflow. Excuse me. They never see the overflow coming. And the last card that is a key card, remember how I said Cyber Dragon Dre is very important for this deck? It's because we play Cyber Network. This actually came in clutch against various Eldritch players because they kept destroying it. I was like, okay, thanks for my 5 free machines. Needless to say, those guys don't like me, but hey, it comes in play. Basically, the idea is every turn you're banishing a Cyber Dragon card, and you get rid of Dry to protect a Cyber Dragon that's already on the field, whether that's Core, the OG Cyber Dragon, or whatever one you have. That's the combo, essentially. Or Veer. The idea there is you really want to put like a defensive Cyber Dragon out there, but the big key thing about this particular Cyber Dragon deck is our ability to contact fuse, and that's where the extra deck comes into play here. With the extra deck, like we have our Cyber Eternity Dragon. This card is a overflow target as well as a Nova target if our opponent is dumb enough to warning a Nova, which it's happened. A lot of people forget that when you kill Nova, they gives you a free fusion machine. So Mega Fleet, because a lot of decks are very link reliant still, and thanks to the set that Needle Fiber comes out of, a lot of these decks are very link heavy. So this card actually still needs to be played if you're playing Cyber Dragons, in my opinion. Because it's just a way to unlock the board and get rid of pain in the ass link monsters. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I have broken a lock or broken, gotten rid of like a powerhouse link monster like Avaram that I can't normally get out because of a card like this. Another target for our Overload or Cyberload, excuse me, and our Nova is Cyber Twin. It does come up. The reason why you want this card is because we play the Jet, because he only boosts the attack power of light monsters. So if the Jet and this guy on the field, it's basically more damage, because we're not playing Power Bond, unfortunately, yet. Our future versions could play Power Bond, but this one doesn't. We got Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. There's actually a lot of machine decks roaming around right now. I fought trains, I've still seen desk bots, and of course Machina roaming around, and Orcus. So they're all machine-based decks, so you just play your Cyber Dragon, suck them up, and watch them cry. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. This card is clutch. This card is a Foolish Burial and a Twin Twisters on legs. So that's it's just stupidly powerful. And then of course you have the Cyber Dragon Infinity package with Nova. We played double. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's a negate. That's all that matters. And of course, Infinity can suck up pain in the ass monsters. Constellar Pleiades. This card doesn't really come up, to be honest. It just hasn't for me. But you know, but until there's something better to place in there as the 15th slot, I don't know what else to play. Mannequin Cat. This comes up because people negate your core. So, and when your core's effects are negated, you need to be able to come to make something else. So that's why we're playing Mannequin Cat, because you play this card and basically it just gets you another monster. So you can keep playing the game, essentially. And then our one Link monster, because we don't have the Cyber Dragon Zero, we have Cleafor Genius. Basically, this card is a negate, pseudo negate, as well as being unaffected by spells and traps. It does come up occasionally. So there you go, guys. This was my very budgety Cyber Dragon deck. I'm gonna do it like that so you guys can see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you like my deck profiles, I'm on a string of live deck profiles. Don't worry, guys. For those of you who prefer the deck profiles with the Edo Pro, those will be back in the future. I want to say, like maybe 5 more left at most of live deck profiles. So stick around for that. And guys, make sure you leave a like on the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I'm Ben 2000 of yugioh. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.